Warning. This podcast contains explicit sexual language and should only be listened to at work if you're looking for an excuse to connect with your HR representative. Additionally, all mentions of the word women include cis and trans women. If you are genderqueer, gender fluid, figuring it out, anything in between, and feel like this conversation is also important for you, you are welcome here.
Will you open up with me? These pages, they can feed your innermost desires. Do you feel inspired? Are you getting what you need? Are you coming curiously? A secret safe with me. And here you can simply be yourself. Sweet romance. Come on in, come on in, come on.
Hi, y'all. You have found Jace Reads Romance, and you're going to get another intro here in a little bit, but this is just Michael. I wanted to come in and let you know that while Jace is on medical leave, this is another episode that we're pulling from the archives that we have, and it is a forearm episode from the end of 2024 to the beginning of 2025. So Jace read books and gathered the forearm quotes from December, I believe, if not November, all the way until April of 2025. So you might have some dates mixed up in you, and I just wanted to give you a heads up for that. But enjoy the episode. It's good and it's funny, and keep listening.
Hi, all. This is Jace, she, they, and you have found Jace Reads Romance. You should be excited and scared because I have, okay, it's not 5 full pages, but it's more than 4 full pages. It is on to the 5th page of forearm quotes.
Oh, man.
From December 2024 through March of 2025. Now, here's what was happening. If you've been a Jace Reads Romance listener for a really long time, or you went back and listened to our first year, I can't believe I get to say that, our first year of podcasting, we had monthly forearm wrap-ups. And then at the end of 2024, it was like I could not find them. Nary a forearm in sight.
Which is weird.
And so I thought, I know, it was really weird. It was like Lights Out took all of them.
I mean.
September was the last one that we did in the regular rotation. And it only had enough forearm quotes for an episode because Lights Out had 10.
Yes.
I have a book that rivals that. So here are my stats. In the 4 months, in December, 11 out of 28 books had forearm quotes.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, that was the worst one. January, only 6 out of 24.
Okay.
And then February, 1 out of 20.
Wow.
And March, 3 out of 24. Now, there are a lot of books that only have just one mention of forearms, like 1 or 2. And so I think what we're going to do this month is we're going to go with books that have 1 quote and then into books that have more and more quotes about forearms. That feels like the right decision.
I think so.
To me. So altogether, we've got 21 books.
Oh my God.
21 books that have mentioned forearms out of, math. I don't know math. Hold on.
What was it? 28, 24,
28, 24, 20. So 48, 68, 76, 96 books, almost 100 books.
Damn.
Cool. I know. That's exciting.
That is
okay. Now, because these are just like the 1ers and then the 2ers and then the more and more and more, you get no context. And some of them are sweet and some of them are spicy and some of them are just adorable. First one, Her Night at the Museum by Bryn Donovan. My lady. Emily looked up to see Griffin walking toward them in the blue button-down shirt the sleeves rolled up to expose his muscled forearms. What do you think?
I love it. I love it.
So nice.
It is.
So nice.
Oh no.
All Superheroes Need PR by Elizabeth Stevens.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
He nods once, and my gaze swims over his extended forearm, shrouded in pilled black fabric.
Interesting.
Interesting. I think she's actually judging his clothes at this.
I was gonna
like,
say, because the word "pilled" is very
pilled.
specific.
No, she judges his
Just
clothes.
the clothes.
Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't arm, it was forearm. Like,
Yeah.
the whole arm is covered in black fabric. It's not just the forearm.
Yeah.
Welcome my emotional support water bottle. I'm going to need a cool down. I'm not going to lie. I judge myself so hard when I'm reading these quotes because like I listen to audiobooks and like, look, I just can't do you justice. The next two, these are books, singular quotes from books, but they are by the same person. The first one is American Prince by Sierra Simone. I watch for a minute, disoriented. How many times have I watched Ash do this exact same thing? Unfasten his cufflinks, slide off his tie bar, forearms flexing as he rolls up his sleeves. How can two men have so many of the same ingredients and yet come out so differently? And if you remember, she had some good quotes in American Queen.
Yes.
So,
yes, she did.
which is why I'm like including that.
Yeah, I really, really like the quotes that you include from that trilogy a lot because I really like Sierra's writing. Like it's
There's
just
a much longer one that's about to happen.
Okay.
So this one's from American King by Sierra Simone.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a white button-down and black slacks, also barefoot. His shirt rolled up to expose his sculpted forearms. I don't know why, but there's something so fascinating to me about the way his forearms narrow to his wrists, the way his wrists widen into those large, rough hands. Perhaps it was all those years at war, his hands in half-fingered tactical gloves and hidden from sight. Maybe it's just the masculine perfection of it all. The muscle, the bones, the hair, the dormant power.
Okay, you said that you didn't think you gave it justice. Holy shit, Jace, that was amazing reading.
Who says that?
But that was so good. You read that so good.
Thank you.
I did like the use of the word sculpted. Like,
I know.
That's not one
I know.
that is used a lot. And
but like immediately I was like, oh, definition.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I liked it.
Yeah. This is adorable because it's from Prince of the Palisades by Julian Winters. Reese's movements are effortless. The flexed cords of muscles in his forearms as he steams the milk before he glides over to a tea station.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I love teenagers sometimes.
I know.
They're adorable. These are also teenagers. It's Legend Born by Tracy Dion. He hums, then turns, shucking his jacket and tossing it onto the bench behind him as he moves to the center ring. Then he stands there in his usual black tank and loose pants, rotating his wrists and stretching until corded muscles stand out on his forearms and biceps.
Is it sad that I immediately just like did the movement?
Like, yeah. It's fine. This one dirty.
Yes.
This one dirty. It's from Puck Shy by Kayla Gross.
Not even surprised then.
I wish he was naked so I could see the muscles in his chest and the veins in his forearm bulge as he fucks me with his fingers.
Fucking shit. I was not ready.
I told you it was dirty.
You did.
I told you.
I didn't expect that dirty.
I said Kayla gross.
I know. I should have. I know. I even said.
But this one isn't because it's So This Is Ever After by F.T. Lukens.
Mhm.
And I didn't stare at Rion because despite the muscles, okay, well, I did stare at the muscles. Who am I kidding? His forearms were chiseled and his abs were works of art. Of course I peeked. Who wouldn't?
That's cute. Again,
really
the
cute.
Chiseled. I like the use of the alternate words that we don't see very much.
Okay. This one it's simple, but hey, doesn't have to be complicated. All right. The Shots You Take by Rachel Reed. He was wearing a dark gray shirt that was unbuttoned at the collar, the sleeves rolled up to expose his forearms.
I like it.
You know exactly what he looks like.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
Now, I love this next one because it also contains my guilty pleasure item of clothing, which Sephie knows what it is.
Yeah.
It is from Temple of Swoon by Joe Segura. His gray Henley stretched across his chest, outlining every ripple beneath the thin fabric. With the sleeves pushed up, she could see the flexing muscles in his forearms, taut and beckoning for her touch.
Yes. As soon as you said it, I was like,
Look, I don't mind a forearm, but I am feral for a Henley.
I know. One of my favorite things about the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that Bucky Barnes wears Henleys. Yeah. I'm like, oh no.
No one is mad about that.
No.
No one is mad about that.
No.
Okay. The next one is from That Prince Is Mine by J.C. Lee.
Mm-hmm.
He propped his bare forearms on the table. His shirt sleeves rolled past his elbows. She found unmistakable evidence of rippling muscles there as his broad shoulders shook with mirth.
Oh, cute. Because he's laughing. That's so adorable.
It's really cute. It's a fucking cute book.
Yeah.
This one is also adorable. It's from The Kiss Countdown by Etta Easton.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the dessert my mom texted me was sinful, but the way Vincent's forearms look is downright devious. And the way his biceps strain against his shirt, treacherous. Vincent is a whole banquet of temptation.
Dude.
I needed the extra sentences because they're so good.
They're so good. A banquet of temptation.
A banquet of temptation.
That is good.
Like, also, I kind of love that we get a few things, but the banquet of temptation leaves room for me to be like, so thighs, right? Just like thighs.
Thighs. Yes.
Because that's mine. That's mine.
Yes.
It's okay. The last of the singles is from I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming.
Yes.
I don't actually write out the whole title in my notes. I just have the acronym, but nothing else has that acronym, so I know exactly what it is.
Exactly.
I don't know how you pronounce these fucking alien names, so I apologize if I'm wrong, but Locke's grip on her reins tightened, flexing the prominent veins in his forearm, as if my already weak-minded self needed another reason to find him ridiculously attractive.
I also like how it's got a hint of like cowboy because reins.
Oh, it is. It is. They're
Really?
riding. I'm sorry, they're riding on the back of a dinosaur. Did I not mention that?
That makes it so much better.
This book is so crazy. And I have 3 copies of it.
Of course you do.
I do. I have 3 copies. So I am not mad about it.
No. Oh, that's amazing. I need to read those books. Like,
They're so good.
I know.
She's so good. And I'm such a fucking nut bar whenever I meet her. I'm like, you're the best thing ever, and I love you.
the majority
the first time
of
I met her. Yeah.
I was gonna say the majority of like book talkers or bookstagrammers or even like people who post about books on Threads, they all love her books. Like I have not met someone who has not liked her books.
Honestly, if you were the kind of person who is not going to enjoy her books, I don't want to be friends with you. But like, if you can't have that much fun, if you're the only person I can imagine not enjoying her books are, number one, blatant racists or misogynists, or people who think fantasy is exclusively highbrow and are like no,
Lord of the Rings or Wheel of Time and all of that stuff.
Who are going to be dicks about it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck off. This is fun and I love it. And I want my dragons to talk and I want weird smoke tentacle monsters to come into play and tie people up. You don't know. I want terrible owl aliens who only make houses with one bed.
That's amazing.
It's such a good, like, I feel like the first books are great. Like the Mead Mishap series, absolutely read it. But this one, I feel like Kimberly Lemming was just like,
fuck it.
But who's gonna fucking stop me? It's an anti-capitalist alien romance where she takes every single trope and is like, but what if it was in the wrong circumstance? Like, what if she's on an adventure and the aliens have built houses with only one bed because they read a how to write romance and thought that was a how-to guide for how to get humans to fuck? And so she's like, no, everybody gets their own house. And then the owl dude destroys every other house. So she's stuck in one house with her 2 guys, 2 aliens that she's like been stuck with like hormones with. It's so great.
Oh my God. I need to read this book.
It's like she has a throwdown about AI in there. Like it's so good.
Okay.
They're
going to the top of my TBR list.
I feel like every time I talk to you, you claim you're going to do that. And
I know.
I trust you. I can't trust you anymore. But it's a good one. For anybody else who has more room at the top of their TBR list, you should absolutely put it there. Okay, so now we're into the twofers.
Okay.
First one is A Tropical Rebel Gets the Duke by Adriana Herrera. She didn't dare look below his sternum, lest she encountered bare forearms and swooned before she could tell the man what she was about.
That's the greatest ever. She's like, I very clearly am going to have a problem if I see them, so we're just going to keep it eye level here.
Yeah. Next quote. She swallowed audibly when she caught a glimpse of the corded muscle of his forearm. Thick veins and dusting of dark hair. Her salivary glands seemed to run out of fluid just then.
His forearms gave her dry mouth.
Like, yeah. It's so good.
That's funny. I love it.
The next is a Triple Sec by TJ Alexander. So these are every other one has been male forearms. These are not male forearms.
Yes. Okay.
She braced her hands on the rail and leaned in. It was a pose she sometimes adopted to make the guest feel heard and understood. It also had the secondary use of showing off Mel's toned arms, where her shirt sleeves were rolled up to reveal her tattoos.
You got the tattoos.
I know, tattoos. Anyway. Oh, the second quote is, do you ask all your first dates how much of a top they are? Only the ones with good forearms. Bibi dipped her gaze to where Mel was leaning her elbows on the table, her sleeves pushed up to expose skin and tats.
Yes. I love it.
I know.
Love it.
It's really cute. The second one is Lore of the Wilds by Annalise Sabrana. Asher grabbed a ledge in the rock and swung into the cave, the powerful muscles of his arms flexing where he had rolled up his sleeves.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. And this is about a different person. Reptilian scales were etched into her muscular forearms, and hooves protruded from beneath her dress. A spotted tail twirled behind her.
I like that.
Ooh. I know. Only Santa's in the Building by Alexis Daria.
Mm-hmm.
Theo stopped in front of the sink and rolled up his sleeves, showing off a collection of tattoos.
Yes. I love it.
But like, remember, this is a less than 100-page story.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's a second quote in here, I'm like,
I'm impressed.
did we need the second quote? But it's Theo's wearing a red and black plaid flannel with the sleeves rolled to his elbows, showing off his tattoos and strong forearms.
I like it.
I'm like,
I'm
okay,
impressed though with that small of a book. Yeah.
Like this is the thing. This is Theo's thing. It's his forearms.
Yes.
And then the last twofer is Stolen Chances by Cleo Evans.
Mm-hmm.
He was dressed in dark jeans and a Henley shirt that showed off his forearms. His lips tugged into a smile. He's too hot for me.
I mean, usually I see a guy in a Henley and I'm like, yeah, they're out of my league.
Normally I see a guy in a Henley and I go, thank you.
That too.
The second quote. His sleeves were pushed up to his elbows, his forearms muscled and perfect. The butterfly tattoo drew my attention in the ambient light Colt had set up for us.
Aw, that's kind of sweet.
I
like
Dude,
it.
this fucking book, it's so cute, and I love the three of them. I love it. But now we're into more than two. The next book has 4.
Okay.
It is The Path to Loving Him by Megan Quinn. Broad shoulders, boulder-like biceps tugging on his shirt sleeves, and pecs perfectly defined by the fabric pulling across them. His height towers over the patrons in the bar, while his dark stare gives the feeling he's not one to mess with. And his forearms are ripped and defined all the way to his large hands.
I love it. I love
I needed
it.
the whole quote.
That
whole quote.
imprinted an image in my head. Like that was
The whole thing.
well done. Oh no.
Here's the reason why. I'll tell you after I say the quote.
Okay.
He stands and tears off his shirt. I take a moment to appreciate his chest and all the muscular divots. He's so fit with his bulky arms and thick forearms. And those hands. God, I fucking love his hands. Large, thick, and ready to take charge when you give him permission.
I like the give him permission.
This entire book is a fuck it moment. It's like, fuck it, no, we can't do this again. Fuck it, can't do this again. Fuck it, can't do, like the entire book.
I love that so much.
But the thing I love, anytime I read tears off his shirt, I know it's like I'm taking off my shirt, but I envision,
okay, I'm really glad I'm not the only one that does that because I do the same.
No. But it's also like anytime he tears off his panties, I'm like, wow, ripped another pair of panties. And then sometimes it's like, and then I stepped out of them. I'm like, wait, so you didn't tear them off?
Exactly.
Can't do both. This one's a short one.
Okay.
The ripples of sinew firing off in his forearm.
That's an interesting one.
Yep. But that honestly, like, it's the muscles like contracting. But whenever I see that, I always think of like Luke Skywalker and the wrist and like all of those things.
I love that so much.
This is like her describing, she's texting a friend and a friend has been like, and he's smart. And so she goes, very smart and handsome and loving and so sexy in a baseball hat with the best forearms ever.
Yeah. That is a text that I would send Devin 100%.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. The next book is Can't Help Faking in Love by Swati Hedge. And this is a 6. There are 6 mentions of forearms.
Okay.
In this story. Veer leaned both his arms against the bar counter and scrutinized her. His forearms were thick and dusted with dark hair, the muscles straining from his movement.
I like it. I also like that that's like the 3rd or 4th one that you've said that has mentioned the hair.
I fucking love body hair.
I know.
I love it. I want a giant ass bear. She wound a hand around Veer's own and ran her other palm along his warm, muscly forearm.
I like that a lot. That's a good image in my head.
These are like, I was about to say they're pretty short, but they're not. They get bigger.
I liked the double entendre of that statement.
Thank you. Harsha tried not to look at the tensing muscles of his forearms as he expertly navigated through traffic. Not going to look, friends. Not going to look.
No.
Harsha nodded. If I had to share a bed with him, I wouldn't make it through the night. Have you seen his smile? No, forget his smile. Have you seen his forearms? It's not done.
Oh, no.
Sasha's mouth twitched. I will never understand your forearm kink. Maybe next time you could buy him shirts with sleeves he can't roll up.
That's funny.
Okay. He wore one of her favorite colored shirts that she'd bought for him. Light pink, the sleeves rolled up to his forearms in a sexy way, and his hair was slightly shorter than usual, buzzed on the sides. I don't think we need the whole end of that, but like, it finished the sentence. The sentence finished.
I love that it's pink. I think we need to put more sexy men in pink. Well, I mean,
men look great in pink.
Men look great in pink.
Men look great in pink.
Yeah.
True. So beautiful. And then this last one is really funny. I have to work. Don't distract me with your kissing and your forearms. Okay, so this is the last book.
Okay.
It is Not Safe for Work by Nisha J. Tooley.
Okay.
And there are 9.
Holy crap! Nisha!
It's literally one of the tropes. If you go to Instagram and you look up like the infograph with tropes, at the top it says forearms.
I remember.
It says it. And she fucking delivers.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. I'm just reading these in like order. They're not like order in which they happen.
Yes.
Fine. She's describing like, is he like a 10? I think she originally said to her friend, he's like a 7. And she then is thinking about how hot he is. And this is all in her brain. Fine, a 10. He turns to grab his phone off his desk, the tendons in his forearms flexing in a way that borders on erotic. Dark jeans cling to the most magnificent ass I've ever seen. He's a sculpture with a discus competing in the Olympics circa 1800 BC. And by 1800, I mean circa 800 BC. I just needed the last part because it's so funny.
It is funny. I love that so much.
Just so fucking funny.
I love it.
Okay. Number 2. The sleeves are rolled to his elbows, and my attention briefly lingers on the flex of his forearms, the light dusting of dark hair, and the veins that pop against his tanned golden skin.
There's the phlebotomist again.
Okay, look. I appreciate a vein. It doesn't have to just be on the forearms, but I appreciate a vein. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I read what I get it. I completely know what you're saying. Yes.
I appreciate one. So I am not a phlebotomist, but I'm not mad about it.
Right?
Number 3.
No.
My hand moves of its own accord, gripping Rafe's forearm. This is my kryptonite, my silver bullet, my stake through the heart. His arm flexes, and it takes a moment to settle the flutter between my thighs.
I totally commiserate. Yep.
You'll like this one.
Okay.
He's wearing dark gray pants and a pale pink dress shirt. His sleeves are rolled up to his elbows, and I'm convinced he must be testing me. His muscles give a sexy little flex as he squeezes his pen. Not sexy, just regular. It's a totally platonic and uninteresting flex. It's not affecting me at all.
I love how her brain is immediately like, no.
Bad. So great. Okay, next one. This is the best part, is they're doing some weird ass like corporate bonding thing where they're supposed to like share. And this is her fucking share. This is not like in the room, like one-on-one.
Okay.
But this is her share. I love your forearms, I say, my voice breathy as I steal a glance down. They're beautiful. He follows my gaze and raises that soul-destroying eyebrow. Is that your kink, Trishara? I would never have guessed. My throat is so tight that I have to suck air through my nose. He makes a fist and my breath explodes. The dusting of hair and the way his veins pop against the golden color of his skin. I hate how much I think about those arms.
Everything about that quote, that little moment, is perfection. Nisha, wow. I told
you that this is a 5-fucking-star read.
I know you did.
The entire book is amazing, not just the forearms, but like this is what she does with forearms, my friends.
That is just the eyebrow, the way she described the eyebrow. Yeah. I'm like,
you can just like imagine a dude like being like,
like, yep, really? That's exactly it.
Yeah. Okay. I tap on a video that shows someone decorating a cake with perfectly precise lines of icing. Familiar hands. Hands attached to the most perfect forearms I've ever seen. ones I've fantasized about an embarrassing number of times.
So she just encountered his forearms in the wild? Is that what I'm...
So, okay, so I'm going to ruin some stuff. Like, this is one of the things I loved about this book is normally if there's a workplace rivalry situation, the male main character is still like interested in that work.
Yeah.
But part of the central conflict is that Rafe is given all of this attention and he's given all of these benefits to, progress in the company, and Trishar is being ignored. Rafe doesn't want to be in the company. He's a pastry chef and he has like this secret social media following where he does cakes and desserts.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. I remember you saying that.
Yeah. And so she finds, like, I think he shows her his social media stuff. And so this is her discovering that and being like, wait,
wow.
which I loved because it ends their rivalry in a way where they're both pursuing the things they're actually passionate about.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a really well done little tidbit.
Like that.
This is short but sweet. I am practically swooning at the sight of his sleeves rolled up to his elbows.
Yes.
I swear to God, there is something. Oh, no, it's the last one. Okay. Here's a long ass quote.
Okay.
He holds still as he allows me to explore his body, savoring the dips and edges and planes, the caps of his shoulders, the swell of his biceps, and the solid muscle of those perfect forearms. This is my holy grail, my summit to Everest. As I run my hands along them, he lets out a breathless laugh at my obvious reverence. What's with you and my arms? He asks. I grin up at him. I've got a thing for them. He flexes, and the stretch in his tendons has me swooning. I could get used to this.
I love that so much. I feel like it encompasses every reader who has a forearm thing.
A forearm thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect.
Know.
That was so good. The reverence.
Hold on. What's up with you in my arms?
So good.
So this is such a funny moment because they are in a conference room. And let me just start with Rafe starts it. They're like texting. This is after they've started hugging up. And he says, uncross and then cross your legs the other way. And her response is, and she's like, seriously, yes. I finally allow my gaze to slide to him. His hands sit balled on the table, one clutching a pen in his hand while his intense stare practically peels back the layers of my clothing. Me. First, roll up your sleeves.
Yes.
And then this happens.
That's
his smile.
amazing.
I know, it's great. It's so good. His smile morphs into deep satisfaction as he reads my text. Our gazes meet, and he doesn't waver as he slowly unbuttons his cuffs and rolls them up as if this is exactly what he intended all along. When he's done, he rests his arms on the table and I bite my lip because even after having his mouth on every inch of my skin and spending the night without a stitch between us, I still can't get enough of him like this.
So I'm assuming they're with a bunch of people? Like it's...
Oh, they're in the middle of like a seminar.
Oh, jeez.
There's like a seminar for this leadership routine.
That
makes let me tell
so
you, like,
better.
they don't stay in that room for much longer. Let me just
don't imagine that they do.
Yeah, so that happened. That happened. This was almost an hour of forearm quality.
I know. That's amazing. Totally worth it.
How you do? How are you? Are you okay?
I'm a little flushed. I'm a little flushed.
Little famished?
Yes.
But I think, I don't know if this like level of awesomeness will stay with us. Like,
Yeah.
Nisha can do no wrong, but who knows?
No.
Thank you all for being here. I hope that you are enjoying these and as much as we are.
Yes.
And if you're not, tell us, because you know what? Maybe this just needs to be like a once a quarter Sephie and I get on a Zoom call and I just share them with her.
Maybe.
Or maybe I should put these back into the world. I don't know. Into the regular, the plebes. I'm kidding. I love all of you.
Oh, Lord.
I love all of you. All right. And until the next time, this is Jace holding space for you and your forearms. Bye.
Bye.
Jace Reads Romance is a 3 Paws Productions podcast. Produced by Sephie, edited by Michael Achenbach. Our theme song is written and performed by Diana Weishauer. For show notes and more, head to www.jacereadsromance.com. That's JAYCE Reads Romance. Follow us on socials at Jace Reads Romance everywhere. Have a question, story, or book recommendation you know I'll love? Email Jace at jacereadsromance.com or call and leave a voicemail at 661-JACE-RR. That's 661-529-2377. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you're listening to this podcast. And as always, this is Jace, holding space for you.